When I first bought a half share in the property 5 years ago, the property was overrun with blackberries. 30 years that I've been coming here, I never saw them as a weed, I saw them as a source of tasty berries. But then I realised, no, they're no good for the property, having so many. So I started educating myself.
The VBT have funded a project officer to work in the Eden Park area.
The Eden Park project officer came out, gave me some very valuable information about controlling blackberries.
Yes, we were having a bit of trouble containing the problem. They kept growing, and we finally did make contact with the blackberry people.
Eden Park is a beautiful area. The landholders we have here come from all types of land management backgrounds.
I didn't want to be having blackberries everywhere, and because I like wildlife, they don't eat blackberries. I wanted grass. Normally I have a lovely lot of native grasses and native flowers.
Particularly because of the type of weed blackberry is, waterways need to be addressed. So we work really closely with the Melbourne Water Officer that operates for our region.
We have a role to play in achieving river health outcomes, as well as flood mitigation and hydrology works as well.
Part of the property is along Barber Creek.
They're often challenging sites to manage without that expertise, and we can help provide that expertise.
Eden Park traditionally has been fairly good, responsive to council programs that have called for action on blackberry. Most of the landholders are keen to remove the blackberry that's on their properties. It's really just an issue because of land use change and the rate at which land use change has occurred around here.
We have a grants program called the River Health Incentives Program. It's a program designed to help landholders achieve good waterway health outcomes on their property where they have stream frontage.
We've joined a 3-year program because my understanding is that the mother of the blackberry doesn't actually go away. She's laying in there waiting to come up again next year.
It's an ongoing management thing. You can't just, we've gotten rid of a huge amount of blackberries now, but if we don't keep on top of it, they're just going to come back again.
My advice to anyone that's having a blackberry problem and can't contain it is to get in touch with the Eden Park Blackberry Project Officer.
And listening to what they have to say, they'll steer you in the right direction with other things that can help you out. And also I got Melbourne Water involved, and they contributed to spraying of the blackberries that were along the creek in their reserve.
There will be an improvement in water quality, in property retention by mitigating erosion, by connecting up and helping to create corridors for fauna passage. The more environmentally sensitive properties tend to be the more productive ones as well.
The next step now is to improve the pasture. So that's the ultimate goal, is to do pasture improvement, but you can't do pasture improvement if the pasture's full of blackberries and gorse. The Blackberry Action Group, that support was pretty good. Like, it made me realise that I was on the right track, and that what I was doing was, I was going about things the right way.
So landholders are benefiting from having everybody on board, so not just an ad hoc approach to weed management, but really a concerted effort.
I'd just recommend it to anyone with blackberries. Anyone, just don't hesitate, use them.
If you don't communicate with them and you don't read their literature or get them to come out, you're going to miss out.